Hi, so today we'll learn one technique on how to compute for the cosine and sine of some of our basic angles. Okay, and the tool that we will use here is our hand. So I have this illustration of a hand here. Okay, so in our illustration, we will assign the basic angles that we are using in trigonometry. So on the rightmost finger, we have 0 degrees. The next one is 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and 90 degrees. Okay, once we know that, um, we also know that the x and y um, component of our unit circle is the same as our cosine alpha or sine alpha, okay, or of our given angle. So with that, we also need to memorize this particular um, value square root of box or of a number over 2. So later we will know what number to put there using our fingers. Okay, we just have to remember this particular formula, square root of a number divided by 2. So how do we use this? So if we're given a problem, find the cosine and sine of 60 degrees. Let's look first at the finger assigned to 60 degrees. So imagine that finger is this one. Okay, you mark it. Okay, you mark your index finger. Then with the x and y, how many fingers can you see on the left side of the 60-degree finger? Okay, this is the only one here. Thus, we have 1. Therefore, using the formula here, the square root of box over 2, we will substitute the box or the number with 1. Okay, what's the square root of 1? It's also 1, thus giving us 1 over 2. So we now know that our x component or the cosine of our angle is 1 over 2. The next one, how many fingers are on the right side of the 60-degree finger? There are 1, 2, 3 fingers there. And using the same formula, square root of box over 2 or square root of a number over 2, we will substitute that number to 3 with 3. So giving us square root of 3 over 2. So that will be our y component. Now we know that the cosine of 60 degrees is 1/2 and the sine of 60 degrees is square root of 3 over 2. Okay, so let's have another example here. So what if we're given find the cosine and sine of 90 degrees? So let's look at our fingers again and mark the finger assigned to 90 degrees. Okay, same question. How many fingers are on the left side? There are none, 0. Okay, and on the right side there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Using the same box equation here, square root of box or square root of a number over 2, we will substitute those numbers. So the cosine of 90 degrees is square root of 0 over 2, and the sine of 90 degrees is square root of 4 over 2. And if we simplify them, we will have this. The square root of 0 is just 0, so cosine of 90 degrees is 0. And the sine of 90 degrees is square root of 4 over 2, which if we simplify it, it's 2 over 2. And if we cancel each other, if we cancel 2 and 2, we will have 1. Okay? So I hope you can use this in solving for your basic angle for the cosine and sine of your basic angles in trigonometry. Thank you and God bless.